In this video, we're going to review the 5 AI voice recorders with the longest battery life and continuous recording time, analyzing their strengths and possible disadvantages so you can choose your ideal recorder in less than 15 minutes. We'll go from least to most, so stay tuned until the end if you want to discover the voice recorder with up to 60 hours of continuous recording. Without further ado, let's get started. In 5th place, we have the Newyes AI voice recorder. This recorder with an LED screen allows up to 28 hours of continuous recording on a single charge and can store up to 512 hours of high-quality audio thanks to its 64GB internal memory. One of its strengths is that we can use it to record classes, meetings, or voice memos as well as phone calls at the touch of a button. It also comes with a ring and magnetic case to attach it to the back of our smartphone, so our phone doesn't need to have MagSafe technology. However, while reviewing the reviews of this recorder, I discovered a user who claims that call recording is not its strong point, so we will probably have to activate the speaker during the call to ensure that it is recorded correctly. Among its artificial intelligence features are the ability to transcribe quickly and accurately in 188 languages and translate in 93 languages simultaneously. This means that we can see the translation of the conversation in real time from the associated application, in this case the app called AIREC, as well as the creation of automatic summaries and mind maps with ChatGPT 4.1 technology. Another positive aspect is that we will not have to pay any subscription fees, as 600 minutes of transcription and AI functions are included each month for free. If that's not enough, we can also upgrade to the premium or unlimited plan. 4th, we find the famous AI voice recorder from Plaud, one of the best recorders on the market today and available in 3 different colors. It includes 64GB of memory and a 400 mAh battery that allows for up to 30 hours of continuous recording and up to 6 days of standby time. The small LED light on the front shows the battery level and alerts us if we run out of storage. Like the previous recorder, we can also use it for meetings, classes, or voice memos as well as phone calls by simply holding down the main button on the recorder or using the Plaud app. It can be attached to the back of your smartphone thanks to MagSafe technology, but if your phone does not have this system, don't worry, because this recorder also comes with a ring and a magnetic case. As for its artificial intelligence features, it is one of the most advanced on the market thanks to the use of models such as ChatGPT 5, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and Claude Note 4. With this recorder, you can transcribe, create summaries, and mind maps in 112 languages, including speaker identification and personalized vocabulary. It also includes more than 7,000 professional templates with multimodal input, allowing us to capture audio, write notes, add images, and mark key moments, providing us with all the tools we need to work or study comfortably. Once we have the transcription and summary of the information, we can use the Ask Plaud system. With this system, we can thoroughly analyze everything we have recorded thanks to the built-in feature. We can even make smart cuts to the audio and merge recordings on the same topic to keep all the information organized. Best of all, we can use all these features for free as we get 300 minutes of transcription per month. But if that's not enough, we can also extend the minute limit by subscribing to the Pro or Unlimited plan. However, one thing to keep in mind before purchasing is that it does not include a translation feature. Nevertheless, if you are not interested in this feature, it is certainly one of the best options on the market today. In 3rd place, we have one of the most affordable and secure recorders on the market, the Woeaozy model. This recorder with LED display has a battery life of up to 30 hours of continuous recording and 64GB of internal memory, allowing you to store up to 500 hours of conversations. And all this in the most secure way possible, as it does not have access to the cloud or external servers, so everything you record will only be stored on the device, and you also have the option of setting a password to access your recorded content. Unlike the previous models, it is designed for those who only want to record meetings, classes, or voice memos, as it does not allow the recording of phone calls. However, recording is one of its strongest points, as on the one hand it records very clearly even if the voices are far away, as mentioned in the reviews of the recorder. On the other hand, it incorporates voice-activated recording, meaning that it only records when it detects sound and pauses when there is silence, so we won't have to pause it manually and will save battery life and memory without having to do anything. In terms of AI features, we can transcribe, generate summaries based on GPT-4 chat, mind maps, and quick notes in 102 languages. In addition, we will have access to 7 predefined templates, or we can create our own custom template to easily organize all the information. We will have 1,800 minutes of transcription and AI features each month, making it one of the recorders with the most free minutes on the market. Another positive aspect that sets it apart from the vast majority of recorders is that it incorporates audio playback in the recorder itself thanks to its built-in speaker, as well as through headphones and of course from our smartphone app. In second place, we find the Masdio brand recorder, which allows us to record 40 hours of continuous HD quality audio and store up to 10,000 hours of audio in its 64 GB of internal memory, thanks to its optimized compression technology. With this voice recorder, we can record meetings or classes as well as calls, transcribe conversations with speaker identification, generate smart summaries, and create mind maps with GPT-4 chat. In addition, we can also ask questions to the integrated AI to perform an in-depth analysis of the information we have recorded. A very positive feature of this recorder is that we can make unlimited use of these artificial intelligence functions during the first year. However, once this period has expired, we will have 300 free minutes each month, although you will also have the option of increasing this limit by taking out a paid subscription. Finally, we come to the top spot, where we find a recorder with a 3000 mAh battery, the Chimenote model. With this AI voice recorder, we get up to 60 hours of continuous recording with the capacity to store up to 480 hours of audio thanks to its 64 GB of internal memory. An extra feature that sets this recorder apart from the rest is that it allows us to charge our mobile phone if it has MagSafe technology. Of course, this is only possible if the recorder has more than 30% battery life. This feature can be useful at specific times when we are about to run out of battery on our mobile phone. However, we must remember that it is not a power bank. In terms of AI features, we can transcribe and generate GPT chat-powered summaries in 121 languages, both for face-to-face and telephone conversations. However, we must bear in mind that in this case, it does not include a case or magnetic ring, so our smartphone must have MagSafe technology in order to record calls without activating the speaker. In addition, we will have access to 30 different summary templates, so we can adapt to any context, such as meetings, classes, or interviews. Best of all, we will have access to all these AI features for free and without limits, without having to pay for any kind of subscription. Another artificial intelligence feature that sets it apart from most other recorders is that it incorporates a mode called Chat Room in the associated application. This will allow us to hold real-time conversations in other languages thanks to its simultaneous translation. However, after looking into reviews of the recorder, I discovered that we will have to pay a subscription fee to access this feature, something that is not detailed in the Amazon product information and that we should take into account before purchasing it. One last possible disadvantage that we should also be aware of is that the app associated with this recorder is not available in the Play Store, so we will have to download it from the official Chimenote website. Without further ado, I send you my regards and see you in the next video.